up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. It's about that time to get into some heavy-ass game today. Shout out to everybody. Keith Joek, King Leak, Iceberg S is in the building. Shout out to all of y'all. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 things that inexperienced men don't know about women, right? And remember, guys, make sure you get on that bad boy membership, because right now we have the program How to Tell a Woman Exactly What You Want and Get It, okay? And before that, last month we had How to Take Pictures That'll Get You Laid on Online Dating Sites. So all of those are on the bad boy membership right now. You feel what I'm saying? Right now. So today, guys, I'm going to give you guys some information. And a lot of dudes don't really understand this. I really want to drive this point home as far as guys being inexperienced and guys not really knowing how to make certain things happen. But before we get into all of that, though, right? We're gonna play this trailer. When we come back, we are going to get into this game. All right, so let's get it cracking.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds, so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than 2 genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry, because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only 2 genders. Only 2 genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Joe. You be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't know accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? All right, let me get these phone lines up real quick. I forgot to put the phone lines up. Let me get that shit cracking. A shout out to everybody in the chats. Remember that the holiday sale is coming up. So if you guys really want to step up your game, make sure that you guys get up on that Bad Boy membership. So the holiday sale is when you join the Bad Boy membership, you're going to get my program, the ultimate bad boy. What am I saying? You're going to get the ultimate bad boy package, right? So that's a bunch of my programs you're going to get for free just by joining the Bad Boy membership. And you're going to get my book for free, my new book, which is called Looks Don't Matter. So make sure you guys get that shit cracking. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's going on? AT, Certified Tyrone.
Your show now. Press
Joe
1.
Bird, Jay
To hear
Bird.
important
What's good? What's good?
Press 2.
King
Your
Ken.
show is scheduled to
What's
start
poppin'?
in 25 seconds.
And remember, if you have any questions, put a Q in the chat and I'm going to save the questions on the back end and then get right back to it. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I wanted to talk about this topic of things inexperienced men.
Your show will go
just don't
live
get,
in
right?
5 seconds. 4,
All right, this Block Talk lady,
3,
she's going crazy.
2, 1.
Right? So there's a lot of things that
Blog Talk
guys
Radio.
who are inexperienced when it comes to this game, they don't get, right? And let me first talk about that inexperienced thing for a second. All right, let's talk about that. Right? Now, what's crazy about this when you talk about being inexperienced, and I noticed this from time to time, and it's kind of weird to me, right? Because I feel like first, before I say that, shout out to my dude Boss Mac, Top Sawyer, Lisa, his shirts. Shout out to my dude Boss Mac. If you want these shirts, go to bossmacstreetwear.com, bossmacstreetwear.com, and get some of these dope ass shirts. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to my dude Boss Mac, right? Now, what I wanted to say is when it comes to inexperience, right? But I noticed a lot, especially when it comes to like coaches, and I would say specifically dating coaching, that's the field that I'm in. I noticed there's a lot of guys who don't have experience with women, but they think they have experience. And it's very annoying. But the thing is and it's one thing to be curious, it's one thing to ask questions, but it's another thing to act like you know something that you really don't. And then trying to come at the person who knows what they're talking about, the expert, which is what I am. You feel what I'm saying? And saying, well, no, Kari, you don't know this, right? So that's like somebody coming to Grant Cardone or Tony Robbins or any of these guys who do, business and they're rich. And you're like, you go to Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins, you don't know nothing about no money. Gary Vaynerchuk, you don't know nothing about business and how social media works. No, it works this way. No. How are you telling, you understand, somebody who's an expert at this stuff and who's doing it, who's been doing it for years, that they don't know what they're talking about? Now, that's just crazy to me. Now, it's one thing for you to have an opinion, and it's another thing for you to actually be wrong. You understand? See, there's the difference between you having an opinion about something, and then there's you just being wrong and thinking that what you're wrong about is right. Right? So you can have an opinion and say, you can say, my opinion is that women, they like, guys who have good jobs or whatever, right? Cool. You could say that, right? Now, if you're saying, well, Locario, a woman, she's going to be sexually attracted to you because you have money, right? You can still say that's your opinion, but you're wrong. You're actually wrong. That's not correct. You understand what I'm saying? That is wrong. You see what I mean? See, a woman is sexually attracted to you because there's something about you that makes her want to have sex with you. Your money does not make a woman want to have sex with you. A woman can have sex with you because of your money, but the key word is want. You understand? For example, that's like me saying, like somebody saying, man, a rainy day makes you want to eat food or it makes you hungry. Rain outside has nothing to do with your hunger. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's two different, that has nothing to do or correlates with you being hungry. You understand? So if I want something to eat and I'm hungry, it's because something going on with my stomach. I didn't eat for a while, and that creates the hunger to make me want to eat something. Whether it's raining or not has nothing to do with it. So when it comes to money, whether you have money or not has nothing to do with a woman wanting to fuck you, right? And so what happens is that when you're inexperienced, that's the type of stuff that you come up with. Now, again, the danger of that is what happens is that either you stay ignorant or you have other people who don't know the situation, and then therefore they're listening to what you're saying, but what you're saying is not correct. You see what I mean? So what I wanted to do in today's show is talk about 5 things inexperienced men don't know about women and don't know about the game. And so if you're an inexperienced guy, it's, to your benefit to actually learn this stuff. See, don't think you know everything. See, I don't even know everything. I'm not saying I know everything, but don't think you know everything, because sometimes what happens is that when you think you know everything, you shut off to information that could actually help you. You understand what I'm saying? So let's just jump right into this. And guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. So if you guys want to call up and get your questions answered, make sure you do that. Make sure you hit the donate button at the top. Also, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and let's get this shit cracking. All right. So now, this is in no order of importance, but I'm going to go just 1 through 5. And, you know, I'm going to talk about these 5 things and we're going to get it going, right? So now, 5 things inexperienced men don't know about women, right? Now, the first thing I have on the list is that women will always, not sometimes, not once in a while, hear what I'm saying. Women will always, always, always want attention outside of the attention their boyfriends or husbands give them. Okay? Women will always, always, always want attention from other men outside of the attention their boyfriends or husbands give them. So what does that mean? That means if you have a girlfriend, if you have a wife, if you have a girl that you're in a relationship with, she does not only want attention from you. You understand? She does not only want attention from you, she wants attention from other men. Other men. See, I've been seeing like you know, people talking about, for example, like you know, Aisha Curry, for example, she went on the Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett, and she was like, I want attention. You know, I feel like I'm not getting enough attention. And everybody went fucking crazy. They went crazy, like, what are you talking about? You're married to Steph Curry. That's your husband. He should be the only one you want attention from. That's not how it works, people. That's not how it works. See, a woman is going to always, 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 not sometimes, not once in a while, always want attention from other men, period. Now, whatever she does with that attention, that's a different story. It's a whole different story. But trust and believe, your girl does not want you just telling her she's beautiful or that she's hot or whatever. She likes when you do it, but she also wants other men to do it. She wants other men to check her out. She wants other men in her DMs. You understand what I'm saying? She wants other men to try to holler. You understand? I don't care how good of a relationship you have. I don't care how good you dicking her down. She wants other men. You understand? It was funny because I remember I heard somebody say this. I can't remember exactly who it was, but they were talking about the difference between a man's fantasy and a woman's fantasy. And I just thought this was funny. But he was like, a man's fantasy would be something like him being locked up in a place with a bunch of beautiful women and he gets to fuck all those women in the place, right? And he was like, a woman's fantasy is her on a yacht with like 10 dudes shirtless and they're all like, you know, got the fucking, the crazy body and shit, and they're fanning her and feeding her grapes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, they want the attention. They love it. They crave it. They need it. You understand? I remember my wife one time, she was saying to me, she was like, attention is like vitamins to women. They need that shit. You understand? They need that shit. So, what does this mean for you? Okay? This does not mean for you to go and be like, oh, I'm MGTOW now and you know, female nature and all that other. No. We're not going down that route. You're not going down that route, okay? I'm telling you this so that you guys can understand it. So when you notice or you recognize or you realize that the women that you're dealing with, you know, when they want this attention, I don't want you to be surprised. Right? Now, if you're in a relationship, just make sure that the attention that your girl is getting from other men isn't the attention where she's going to cheat. You understand what I'm saying? If you're in that monogamous relationship, right? And 704, I'm gonna get to you in a little while. So now, just make sure she ain't cheating, make sure she ain't doing nothing crazy or whatever it is, as far as overstepping the boundaries, cool. But understand she wants the attention. And let me tell you guys a little secret, though. Let me tell you guys something y'all want to hear, but you should hear. See, some of y'all are probably like, well, if I have a girlfriend, I'm going to make sure she ain't on an Instagram. I'm going to make sure that she ain't doing this. I'm going to make sure she ain't doing that. I'm going to make... The more that you hold on to your woman and try to stop her from getting attention, the stronger her desire to get attention is going to be. You understand? See, the easiest way to keep a woman is to let her go. I'm serious. And when I say let her go, what I mean is let go of that grip you have on your woman. That's how you keep her. See, the stronger, the harder you hold on, the worse it's going to get for you. You understand? I was listening to this story by this philosopher, Alan Watts. He said something to the effect of, I'm going to just paraphrase it because I'm not going to get the exact thing, but he said that there was a story of a little girl who wanted a bunny for, a pet. So she begged her dad to buy her bunny. So the dad finally bought her the bunny, and she was so excited to have the bunny that she was hugging it, squeezing it, and just got so excited. And she was squeezing it so hard that she squeezed it to death. You understand what I'm saying? So she was so attached and so, with the bunny that she killed the bunny that she had. And that's what happens with a lot of you guys' relationships. You get so scared about understanding these truths that you try to hold on to your woman and you kill the relationship. You see what I'm saying? You kill the relationship. So what it is that you have to have this understanding and understand that there's nothing you can do about this. Because you're like, well, Locario, what do we do? Nothing. There's nothing you can do about it except for accept it, because her desire to want attention is not going to go anywhere. And what's funny? What a lot of guys will say is this, man, this is, women and this is why body counts and this is why, the pair bonding. And I'm gonna get to that in a second. But if you look at someone like Aisha Curry, right? Notice Aisha Curry and Steph Curry, they've been together since they were young. Like they got married at 22 or some shit. And they knew each other since they were teenagers. So I'm sure based objectively off of what has happened in their situation or what we see as in the public eye of the situation, Aisha Curry don't seem like the type of chick with a super high body count, right? But what happened? She still want attention, right? You see what I'm saying? It don't matter if she's been with a bunch of dudes or a small amount of dudes. They're still going to always want attention outside of their relationship. That's how it works. You guys want attention too. Don't act like y'all don't want attention too. Y'all be wanting to still fuck with girls. And see, and let me tell you why this surprises most guys. Let me tell you why it surprises most of y'all. I'm going to tell you why it surprises most of y'all. The reason why this is such a surprise is because most guys are beta. You understand? Most guys are beta males. So what happens is that a beta male's reality is a woman saying, oh, I got to get to know you. Everything is special. And I got to, I need to take my time. And I'm looking for the one. And I want a nice guy that's going to treat me right, that I'm in love with. And I would never cheat on my man. I'm not like that. I'm a good God-fearing church woman and all this other shit, right? So in your mind, the woman is looking for her Prince Charming, right? And then you're the Prince Charming. You come up on your horse, your white horse, coming through to rescue the princess, turn her into your queen, right? So you're like, well, why does my queen want other attention from other men? Because they always wanted attention from other men, but they had to act like all they wanted was your attention. So do you wife them up? They had to act like they only wanted your attention, so you would wife them up. You understand? That's how it works. They need the beta male to think that she only wants his attention so that he can wife her up. But what she really wants is she wants the beta male there to sort of have that cushion, that security, but she still wants attention from other dudes. You understand? She still wants attention from other dudes. And again, there's nothing wrong with this. I'm just trying to tell you guys, this is what it is. So that's number one. The first thing is women want attention from other men who are outside of their relationship, situation. They want attention from guys who are not their boyfriends and husbands. Now, again, they want attention from the boyfriends and husbands too, but they also want attention from Tyrone, Brad, Chad, Malik, all these other niggas. You understand? They like the attention. Now, and the last thing I'll say about that is this before I move on to the next thing, is understand that the attention, right? Understand that the attention is the thing that can lead to a woman cheating. You understand? The attention that she wants can lead to that. So what happens is this. You have to understand that a woman having sex with another man that's not you, part of her getting that other dick.
Dick is a gift.
Right?
It's a gift.
Part of her getting that other dick is her getting attention from that guy. Because dick is also attention, meaning when you fuck a girl, you're giving her attention. So what happens is the attention goes from a guy checking her out to guys DMing her on Instagram, right? To guys like, actually hollering at her because she's responding back to the DMs, or she's responding to guys talking to her in the street while you're not there. And then she has to one up the attention. So let's say your girl was chilling with her girlfriends or whatever, right? And let's say she and her girlfriends was out getting drinks or whatever, and she met some dude. And she tells the dude, oh, I got a boyfriend, yada, yada. He's like, all right, but yo, we could be friends. You know what I'm saying? We could be friends. He's okay. You know what I mean? Let me get your Instagram, whatever. So she gives the Instagram. And then the nigga, he's DMing her on Instagram. So she's getting attention from that dude DMing her on Instagram. But what happens is that she gets used to the attention from the DM. And then that guy says, yo, like, what you doing this weekend? Like, yo, come to this spot. We having this party. Come through, yada, yada, yada. So then she's like, oh, okay, cool. So she comes through to the party. He gives her more attention. He's flirting with her and all this other stuff. But she's like backing up like, no, I can't do that. I got a boyfriend, remember, yada, yada, yada. So then what happens is that at some point, even though she's getting that much attention from that guy, she gets used to the amount of attention he's giving her. But he wants to give her more attention. He wants to give her that dick.
Dick is a gift.
He wants to give her the dick.
It's a gift.
So eventually what happens is that she's like, I need to one up this attention. So what else is there to do but start sucking that dick? You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, God. I'm dead.
So I'm trying to get you guys to understand this, man. See, if you show this video to your girlfriend, she's gonna be like, Locario's lying. I'm not like that. Fuck that nigga. You understand? She has to say that. because she doesn't want you to know that she wants attention. See, if your girl kept it real, she'll probably be smirking at this shit because she knows what it is. They love attention, right? You just have to understand that and accept that. Now, let's move on to the second thing. Second thing inexperienced men don't know about women, and I talk about this all the time, it's real simple, is men do not know how much women love sex, okay? They don't know. They have no idea. See, that's why we had the t-shirts, Women Love Sex. You understand? Because it's like, it's so obvious to men who get pussy. You understand? See, women, they love sex. They love sex. It's so obvious to the men who get pussy. Because the men who get pussy are the ones that women are giving the sex to. You understand? So if you're the type of guy that gets a lot of pussy and you got a rotation of chicks and chicks is feeling you when they want to make shit happen, right? What's going to happen is that you're going to realize how much women love pussy. I mean, women love sex. I said women love pussy too. Some of them love pussy too, right? See, a lot of dudes, this is the funny part. A lot of dudes have never been in a situation where they've met a woman who actually likes sex more than them. See, when a woman likes sex more than you, right? She wants to have that shit all the time. When a woman is dealing with you, but she kind of likes you, or, you know, she's like, you're okay, she'll have sex with you here and there, but she's not really showing you or giving you the type of sex that is like her top, you know, 100% sexual energy. You understand? But see, the reason why guys don't understand that women like sex or they love sex is because they're not the recipient of the sex. Again, beta males. See, this is the part that's hard, and it's the part that fucking it makes me sad. It makes me so sad because I hate to have to tell guys this because it makes guys feel a certain type of way because they might relate to this shit. But you have to understand that if you're having a hard time getting sex, right? Your game is not on point, or you're just on some beta male shit. That's why it's hard for you to get sex. Because and some of y'all probably have seen this or experienced this. If you were to go up to women, right? And you were to ask them, hey, is it easy for guys to get sex? 85 to 90% of the women you ask that, they're going to say, hell yeah. Go try it out for yourself. If you guys go and ask women, hey, is it easy for guys to just have sex and hook up and have casual sex? Most women are going to say yes. Right? You know why they're going to say yes? It's because those women are out there fucking, but they're only fucking certain types of guys. You understand? So they don't know about the large percent of guys that ain't getting no pussy. Right? They're just thinking about the guys they want to fuck. They're like, of course it's easy for guys to get sex. I just fucked 5 niggas this week. That's what they're thinking. They're like, I just fucked 5 dudes this week. I'm about to go fuck another guy next week, and I'm about to fuck the other guy that I fucked today, you know, next week, Tuesday or some shit. So they're like, of course it's easy for guys to get sex. I'm giving dudes pussy all week. But then the beta males is like, but where's my pussy though? How come I'm not getting any pussy? I haven't had sex in 2 years. What are you talking about, Locario? You understand what I'm saying? But see, when you're inexperienced, you don't know that women like sex. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you have no idea. You understand? You have no idea. Right now, that's number two. That a lot of inexperienced guys don't understand that women love sex. They love it, they love it, they love it. Right now, this one I'm about to go in because we're about to talk about one of my favorite topics, the body count. Okay? We're going to talk about one of my favorite topics, the body count. So, the third thing inexperienced men don't know about women is that her body count does not, I repeat, does not determine how successful she'll be in a long-term relationship. All right? A woman's body count does not affect her long-term relationship potential or her actually being successful in a long-term relationship. You understand? See, guys, see, when you're inexperienced, this is what men think. And peep this. A lot of guys who say this have never even been in a long-term relationship. Ain't that some shit? Or the guys that say this, they're not even in a long-term relationship right now. You understand? They're like, oh, well, because this is what dudes say. Dudes will say, they'll say, oh, well, if I'm just fucking a girl, it don't matter about the body count. But if it's a long-term relationship, I can't do that because you know what? Science says that every guy that a woman sleeps with, then that means that the success of the relationship, bullshit. Bullshit. See, when you're inexperienced, you don't know how it actually is to be in a long-term relationship with a woman. See, I've been with my wife for almost 15 years now. My wife's body count is high, or what would be considered high. You understand? So am I just like super special? I don't know. Maybe it's because I got game. You feel what I'm saying? But how is she able to be with me for this long? Right? Matter of fact, hold on. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something real quick. Because somebody sent me this. Hold on. Let me see if I know I put it up here. So on my Instagram, I had put up a video the other day talking about only beta males care about body count. And I put a clip up on YouTube and niggas were scared to watch it. Because I was like, that's the lowest views I've ever seen in like the past few years on a video. You feel what I'm saying? So, but let me show you guys something real quick. Hold on. Check this out right here. This is a comment I got on Instagram earlier today. So Vans Wheelism says, yo, Mr. Locario, just thought you should know I've been in a long-term relationship for over 5 years and my girl has been with 40 different dudes before me. It doesn't bother me at all, and she knows how to throw down real good in the bedroom. You are spot on with this one. So wait a second. So if he's in a long-term relationship with a woman who has a high body count, and I'm in a long-term relationship with a woman who has a high body count, right? Are we special? Or maybe we have experience being in a long-term relationship with a woman and the other guys don't. They're just looking up stupid ass shit on the internet about scientific studies that's not even scientific studies. But see, when you're inexperienced, you don't understand this. And I said this to this dude on Instagram the other day. I was talking to him. I said, bro, let's use our common sense here. I don't even like to say common sense, but let's use our common sense here. Let's think about actual a study. Let's think about a study on body count. Okay, let's exactly. Also said these pseudoscientists be tripping me out when you look at the references that don't add up. Exactly. Let's just put on our thinking caps for a second. Shout out to my dude K Zaggin 20. What's going on, bro? Let's put on our thinking caps right now for a second, people. Let's just think, right? How in the fuck would you actually have an accurate study on body counts and its effect on the long-term relationships and marriages? Just let's put on our thinking caps. Let's be smart just for like a few minutes. Right? In order for a study like that to happen, you would need to know the actual body counts of the women who are getting married. Right? Now, even before that, everything else in the situation would need to be sort of the same, meaning that the variables would need to be similar as far as, you know, the woman and the man, let's say they have the same amount of money, they live in the same type of neighborhoods and all, like everything else is the same. The only difference is we're looking at the body count, right? How would you accurately study that, right? Because what would happen is this. You would literally need to get thousands of women, watch those women 24 hours a day for years. Follow me here. Follow me here. You'd have to get thousands of women, watch those women 24 hours a day, 7 days a week under surveillance to see the accurate number of men they're sleeping with. Do you understand what I'm saying? You'd have to do this. Like the woman can't just show up to the fucking body count survey scientific studies center and be like, hi guys, I want to volunteer for this body count thing. I've only had sex with 2 people in my life. Bitch, how do we know? You understand what I'm saying? How do we know? The only way we would know is we would have to monitor these women for years, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Where are they doing that at? Huh? Where are they doing that at? Then on top of that, the couples that actually got together, right? You would have to have all of those other variables the same, because if it's not the same, there could be an actually other reason as to why the relationship ended, right? Because there could be other reasons besides the fact that she had sex with a bunch of dudes and couldn't bond to her man because she had sex. There could be other reasons in the situation that caused the actual relationship to not work. You see, when you think critically, guys, when you think critically, you see how fucking stupid all of this shit is. See, with this particular topic, you don't even have to be experienced with women to notice this bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? You don't even have to be experienced to know it's bullshit. You understand? Like, are these women when you get your marriage certificate or whatever, is the body count on the marriage certificate? Right? So is that what's going on? So what happens is that all of these people that got married, there's a document in the marriage that says this woman had a body count of 10. This woman had a body count of 15. This woman had a body count of 1. Where's that at? Where they do that at? You see what I'm saying? So guys who are not experienced and who are not actually dealing with women in real life, guys who do not have a relationship in real life, right? They don't realize that how shit actually goes. They don't realize how shit actually goes because they're not living in real life and they don't have that experience. They're inexperienced. It's real simple. So guys who are inexperienced, they believe all this bullshit. Well, scientific studies said, which scientific studies? How do you do it? What do you do with that? Who's backing it? I saw somebody send me from some study from some website called christianfamilyvalues.com or some goofy shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Well, this study was done by redpillamerica.com. Like, what the fuck? This study, Locario, there's scientific studies that says that a woman's body count is going to make it hard for her to peer bond. Where'd you get that study? Oh, well, I found it on a website called Women Who Have a High Body Count or Sluts.com. Really? That's interesting. I wonder why they would have that study. I'm like, this study said that if a woman has this amount of sex, where'd you find that study? Well, I found that study at bodycountsuck.com. Really? Well, Dr. Peer Bonding said that according to the website, all women are hoes if they fuck more than one guy.com. That website told me that, science said that this is like, come on, guys, stop. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, dudes are goofy with this shit. Like, how goofy is niggas with this shit? Damn, man. Like, I still have not found a study. So I'm telling y'all, please send it to me. I would love to see it. I want to see what the fuck the study is, who did the study, how they conduct the study, who were the participants. I'm going deep. That's how you do research. See, a lot of these niggas don't do research. What they do is they find shit that confirms what they want to hear. You understand? I'm like, where the fuck did they find these women and how did they accurately know how much guys they slept with? That's interesting. I would love to know that part of the experiment. How the fuck did you find out how much guys this woman slept with? Accurately. You understand what I'm saying? I would love to know this. Like, how did you accurately know? Because high body counts is an issue. So somebody has somewhere or found some way to find out these women's actual body count. Because in order for you to do the study accurately, you would need to actually know the accurate body count. Because if you don't know the accurate body count, then the study is bullshit. And how will we know the accurate body count? How? I'll give you a hint. This is the answer. You can't. Unless you put surveillance on these hoes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and make sure they ain't fucking. Or make sure you document who they're fucking. Okay, well, we have exhibit A, we have client number 246-7. Right now, as we can see on our camera, she is in college right now. She's about to go suck some dick in dorm room A with Brad. And as you can see here, we have client number 2756. She's in a bathroom at a Walmart in Milwaukee, and she is about to get fucked behind the back. This is her third occurrence this week. So her body count is at a 20. And over here, we have client 6258. We have the cameras on her right now, and we're seeing that she's giving head in the back of a Jeep right now. Like, what the fuck? You understand what I'm saying? Like where the fuck did niggas get these things from? You see what I'm saying? So, whoo, man. Stupidity gets me tired. It just does. It's crazy. But anyway, I don't want to go on too long with that. But all I'm saying is, and it's funny how dudes put so much, put so much fucking emphasis on studies, or just that actually know the study, but the conclusion does not say what Red Pill says. It was done on Prairieville. Exactly. K Zago did a whole video on that the other day too. You understand what I'm saying? So He said we need pussy surveillance. I'm telling y'all, listen, man, all you high body count niggas, that's what y'all should invest in since it's such a big deal. Try to find a way to, I don't know, get some laws passed or something and be like, listen, we need to start surveilling, you know, putting cameras on these women so we know their body counts. So we can have, you know, low body count women or something. I don't know. Anyway, so that's number 3. Number 3 is, you know, her body count doesn't affect her long-term potential. Dude's got to stop with this. Well, it's okay to fuck. If, you know, I'll fuck her if she's just, you know, has a high body count, but I ain't wifing her up, nigga. And again, you don't have to wife up a chick with a high body count. I don't care who you wife up. But all I'm saying is stop the fucking nonsense. You understand what I'm saying? Stop the nonsense. All right, so number 4. We up to number 4. The 4th thing that inexperienced, and I'm gonna take some calls right after this. The 4th thing that inexperienced, you know, men don't know about women is that the more resistance she gives you, the less sexually attracted she is to you. The more resistance she gives you, the less sexually attracted she is to you. You understand? So inexperienced guys don't get this. They're like, well, she's just playing hard to get. No, she's not. She don't like you like that, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? See, what you guys have to understand is, do you understand that like women can sort of like be like put into some sort of like trance when they're really, really feeling you? Like, y'all gotta get into situations where when you get with a chick who's like really feeling you, like she's like hypnotized. You understand? So what happens is that whenever you see resistance or sense resistance, just understand that she's not that attracted to you, and even more particular, not that sexually attracted to you. You understand? Any type of resistance. See, this is why you want to tell women what you want them to do. Because if she follows what you want to do, it's showing that she has interest. And in a lot of cases, sexual interest. But if there's resistance, that means that her interest isn't high and she doesn't really have sexual interest in you. So if you say to a girl, you know, hey, give me your number, right? Or let's exchange numbers. And she's like, why you want my number? Resistance. That's resistance. If you say to a girl on a dating app, yo, let's meet up this Friday and get a drink. Oh, but can we talk on here more? Resistance. If you set up a date for Friday comes, and then she hits you up, oh, I'm so sorry, I just can't make it. Resistance. See, a lot of guys, you know, what they'll say is this. They'll be like, well, Locario, she doesn't really know you like that. No, it's not about her not knowing you. She doesn't have to know you. You understand what I'm saying? She does not have to know you. See, you guys got to understand the you know, energy and presence, right? Energy and presence. Like, you ever been in a situation where, you know, let's say you're somewhere, right? You're at an event, party, some sort of like, you know, just any place or whatever. And somebody could walk into the room and you get a feeling like something's wrong with this nigga. Or you sort of tense up because you think something about to pop off. You understand? And dudes from the hood understand what the fuck I'm talking about. You understand? Like, there's a certain presence where a certain type of person might walk in a room and they have a certain presence or a certain aura, and then you feel that let me pay attention a little bit. You understand? And they just walked in the room, right? And the opposite could be true too. Somebody can have a certain presence when they walk into a room, and like a chick walks in the room and you just be like, damn, she ain't said a word, she ain't even do nothing. You don't know her. The same shit happens for women. They don't know you, but it's your presence that makes her feel that energy, right? That can make her want to cooperate, want to see you, want to make something happen with you, want to talk to you, want to interact with you. You understand? So what happens is that if you're getting that resistance, right? If you're getting that resistance, oh, let me block this motherfucker real quick. There you go. So anytime you're getting resistance, that's just a sign that the sexual attraction is not high. Right? So let's say right here where my hand is the height of sexual attraction. Like this is where, a chick is really, really, really feeling you, really, really, really sexually attracted to you, right? Now, her interest might be here. Since her interest is here, you're going to get resistance. So you're telling her stuff and she's like, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let me get to know you. Let's talk more. Let's do this. How about we do that? It's because she's not really feeling you like that. Now, this is the thing you guys have to understand is that if you're a guy who is confident, charming, and you have that sex appeal, that energy emanates from you in general because that's the type of dude you are, women feel that shit when you walk into a fucking room. So a lot of times when you start talking to them and interacting with them, they will be receptive. Like, have some of y'all ever been to a bar, club, event or whatever, and you approach you feeling good, you're smelling good, you're looking good, and you approach a chick and you holler at her, and she's very receptive, you understand, to your energy? That's because you are in that moment, in that state, right? You are like emanating confidence. You see what I'm saying? You have that energy right there. She's feeling it. She can see it. But see, a lot of guys, they've never been in that situation, unfortunately. But see, that shit comes with game. But let's move on to the last one, number 5, and then we're going to take some calls, and we're going to get to some of the questions in the chat. I was like, it's hot as shit up in here. And we're going to get that shit cracking. So the last one, now this one right here is very important. This last one I'm going to tell you guys, very, 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 very important. Very fucking important. So the last thing that inexperienced men don't know about women is that a woman will switch up her whole entire life for the right man. I said it again. I'm gonna say that again. A woman will switch up her entire life for the right man. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. See, now I say that to say this. What that means is that a lot of men do not understand how influential they are to women. You understand? A lot of dudes do not understand how influential they are to women. You understand? So a lot of dudes, what happens is this. Is because they don't realize how they can influence women and how much women are about the man they want to fuck with and want to be with. They don't realize the type of power they have in the situation. So when dudes are simping and tricking, like imagine this. How do you look paying a woman for sex when a woman will potentially switch up her whole life to be with you? Think about that. How goofy you look paying for pussy when a woman would switch up her whole goddamn life to fuck with you. Huh? How you look chasing a woman when a woman would change her whole goddamn life to fuck with you? How you look simping when a woman would change her whole goddamn life to fuck with you? Isn't that crazy? How many of y'all seen that show Money Heist on Netflix? Y'all should watch that show. That's a good fucking show. I'm on like the part 3 or something like that on there. But I'm about to give you a spoiler. So if you don't want to hear the spoiler, you understand? Step out the room for like 5 minutes. Right? But I gotta say the spoiler. So, in this show Money Heist, and I'm gonna get to the calls right after this. In the show Money Heist, there's this guy who interested in robbing this bank or whatever. I'm just giving you a short version. He gets a team of people to rob a bank, and he's like the leader of the team, right? So there's this main character cop woman who's trying to solve the crime. And so what happens is that the leader of the bank robbers, he's behind the scenes in the shadows. So she's talking to him on the phone, but she don't know how he looks. Long story short, this guy who's the leader of the bank robbers ends up dating the cop. The cop doesn't know that he is the leader of the bank robbers until later on in the show. Right? She falls in love with this nigga before she realizes he is the leader of the bank robbers. So then when she finds out he's the leader of the bank robbers, she ends up trying to arrest this dude. But what happens is that she's so about him, she's so in love with him that it never happens. And then what happens is that she ends up quitting being a police officer and fucking runs with this nigga to be a criminal. You understand? Now, this is a TV show, but this is a metaphor for what actually happens in real life. This woman switched up her whole life for this nigga. You understand? Her whole life. So how the fuck would you be out here simping, tricking, chasing these women when a woman would switch up her whole life for a motherfucker? What? But see, when you're inexperienced, you don't know this. You see what I'm saying? When you're a guy who doesn't have game, you don't know this. Like the chick went from being a cop trying to find this guy, arrest him, and put him away to getting with this motherfucker, falling in love with the dude. And not only that, she fucking quits her job and starts doing crime with this nigga. What? That's the type of chick you have on your team. Fuck the body count. I don't care if this chick fucked 1,000 niggas. That bitch right there is the shit. Fuck out of here. But Locario, she has a high body count. I know that she used to be a cop and I'm a criminal, and she changed her whole life for me. And now she's running around being a criminal with me. But Locario, I can't wife her up. She had a high body count, man. I can't do it. You understand? I'm like, man. But that's what it is, guys. But listen, let's take some calls real quick. Calling number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number. So we're going to go to 704, then 708. 704 was popping. Who this?
Yo, what's good, Locario? This is in Charlotte.
What up, my brother? Did you donate?
Yeah, the Cash App.
Appreciate it. So what's good?
What's good, man? I was wondering, what's your take on like getting back at the shorty that you had kind of threw back in the water in the past?
He's saying like just getting back with a.
But I threw it.
Who is this chick though?
Like getting back at her.
But who? But this is what I'm saying. What's the situation though? What's the context? Is your girlfriend, girl you was just fucking with? What's
all right? Yeah, it was a girl I was just fucking with. So the thing is, I had a couple that I was juggling at the time, but one of them was like shining more than her. But the thing is, she didn't do any wrong, but since she was shining more than her for, a consistent amount of time, I had ended up getting in a relationship with her back then. You know what I mean? But now we're not in a relationship anymore. And the one that was, was down is like, I was wondering, should I hit her up or should I just let her hit me up?
So hold on. So you saying that you got into a relationship with this woman that you want to hit back up? Like a long-term relationship?
No, it was two. It was one that I got in a relationship with, and we did it, and then we went our separate ways.
Okay.
But before I got in a relationship with her, it was another girl that I was like fucking with at the time, and she was doing like, she didn't do me no wrong, you know what I mean? But when I got in a relationship, I was committed, so I wasn't about to, you know what I mean? And it wasn't an open relationship.
So you trying to get back?
So
which girl you trying to get back at? The one you was in a relationship with, or the other chick?
The other one.
Okay, and so what was your situation with that one though? Like what like how long y'all was fucking with each other? Like what was the situation with that one that you trying to get back with?
I mean, it was just like I was fucking with her for like a few months. But it's like she was doing extra things for me, like cooking, cleaning, all of that. You know what I mean? So, but the other girl that I ended up getting with, she was doing more than her.
Okay, so then the first girl, how did it end? The first girl, how did it end? What did you say? How did it end?
The first one, it ended. Really, we weren't on the same page about a lot of things, and she was slowing me down, like as far as like my grind. Well, I was allowing her to slow me down.
Yeah, but
but
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. What specifically happened? Did y'all have a conversation? You was at her house and you said, "Yo, I met this new bitch. I'm out of here." Like, what did you say? What did she say? What happened specifically?
All right, so one day I was just tired of it. So I told her like, "Hey, like this isn't working out for me. You slowing me down with my businesses and everything like that, and we got to go our separate ways." And then, she was, of course, she was upset about it, but, we ended up going our separate ways. But now it's like, I'm thinking back, and it's like the one that I had threw back in the water, she was hella cool, you know what I mean? So it's like, should I hit her up or should I?
And that was the last time you spoke to her?
That was the ex. The last time I spoke to her, the one I'm talking to you about, is I was in a relationship, so I told her like, hey, like I had a good time with you, but I got into this committed relationship with somebody, so I mean I'm not gonna be able to talk to you like that.
Right. So what I'm saying is when you told her that, was that the last time y'all spoke? Like how long has it been since y'all spoke?
It's been a few months because when I got out of the relationship, I hit her up, but she was in a relationship. You know what I mean?
Okay, and
then she told me that
Okay, so now This girl that you're trying to get back at, you hit her up a few months ago and she said she was in a relationship. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
what month was that? I need details. Details is important. What month did that happen when you hit her up? And she said
that was probably like July.
July. Okay. And then what was the month that y'all stopped fucking with each other?
That was like it was probably like probably like March or something.
Okay. So y'all stopped fucking with each other in March, and then you hit her up in July and she was fucking with somebody else, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now hold on. Now let me ask you this.
Wait, no.
Hold on. Now, go ahead.
Yeah, I got it confused. So it wasn't March. It was like last year.
So
last year March.
So last year March in 2020. That's when y'all stopped fucking with each other. And then you hit her up this year July.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, y'all stopped fucking around March 2020. When did y'all start seeing each other?
When did we start seeing each other?
Yeah, like when y'all stop. When did y'all first start fucking around with each other?
It was like January 2020, like before quarantine.
Okay, so my nigga, you was only with this chick for 2 months then.
Yeah. I was just fucking around with her for a couple months.
So okay. So what is it about her that you want though? Like why are you specifically trying to get her back?
Because she was doing everything I told her.
Like what?
Like if I needed help with my business, she would help me. If I was hungry, she would cook for me. If I needed something clean, she would clean it for me.
All in 2 months?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Now, okay, so now, are you fucking with any other women right now?
Yeah, just one.
Okay, so and so you said the last time you spoke to her was in July or June?
In July.
Okay.
July.
Right. Okay, now, and she said she had a man.
Yep.
Okay. So why? So you only want her because she was cooking and cleaning and doing all that other shit?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The one that I'm rocking with is cool, but I kind of want something else. You know, I want something else in the rotation.
Right. So what I'm saying is, why can't you find a new chick that's like this chick?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because what it sounds like to me is, it sounds like you fucking with some new chick that you ain't really feeling. You thinking about the good shit you had with this first chick, but you fucked it up by fucking with the other girl, and now you want to like backslide. Now, it's not to say that you can't holler at her and see what's popping, but what it is that you always want to move forward. You understand what I'm saying? So it's one thing if she reached out to you and was like, "Hey, what's up?" and blah blah blah, and then you'd be like, "All right, let's see what's popping with the situation." Right? But what happens is that right now you're only trying to get at her because you're in scarcity. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only reason. You don't even want her, because if you want her, you would have never left her the first time. Right?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I would say don't even bother to try to exactly. K Zaggin says stop recycling bitches. Facts. You know what I'm saying? That's the lesson for today. Stop recycling them. Get you some new women, bro. They out here. You know what I'm saying? If she hits you back, then you could probably see what's popping off in that case. But right now, just go holler at other chicks, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
man.
All right, cool. That's real.
All right, brother. I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right, peace. All right. Hold on. Let me get to hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. So let me go to 708. 708 was popping.
What's going on, Locario? This is D from Chicago.
What's good? What's good with you? Did you donate?
Oh yeah, for sure. You already know.
So what's good with you?
Hey, so on a quick note, when you said that a woman would switch up her whole life, I think that was the fifth reason that you named, right?
Right.
I don't know if you heard of the story of because I heard O'Shea Jackson, O'Shea touch on it before. The story of Maya Moore and Jonathan Irons. Have you heard of that story before?
Nah, what's that?
So Maya Moore, basically, this was the first lady ever, from what I understand, to be signed to the Jordan brand. Michael Jordan, his brand. She's a basketball player, and basically was on her way to being like the best like ever. Like she was that good.
Right.
So what she did at the peak of her career, because she was on her way to winning like fucking like 6, 7 championships, and what she did at the peak of her career, she stopped and she took about 2 to 3 years freeing a man, getting him exonerated, I believe. Jonathan Irons. He spent like 25 years in jail, 23 years. He's been in jail since he was 16 years old.
Wow.
And now he's like 40 years old. And so, and he's 10 years older than Maya at that.
Right.
But she literally took her career, the peak, and stopped just to get him free. And she did it. She freed him.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
Now they just got married.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like Maya Moore, you got like, and she's cute. Like she, you know, she's like 6 foot tall or whatever, but she is literally gorgeous. And you know what I'm saying? A guy would look at her like, man, she could get any dude she wants. She makes literally hundreds of thousands of dollars overseas and shit, pretty much like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Besides like her league here in America. But a guy would look at that situation and be like, man, she could pull any guy she want here in America. But she literally chose him out of all people. This man was in jail literally all his life. And you know what I'm saying? And like took the time to get him free, bro, and married that nigga, bro.
Right.
So it's like when you said that kind of story resonated with me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like he came out of jail and doesn't have shit. He's been in jail literally since he was 16 years old.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Dudes don't understand that. They don't understand, like, you know, how powerful a man's presence is in a woman's life. They don't understand it. You know what I mean? And that's why I tell guys, like, when you step up your game, you start to see how women react to you and interact with you. And then it's like you can't ever go back. Like I can never go back to the bullshit I was like doing with women when I was like 22. Like I can't go back to that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I understand. It's like once you once you start experiencing certain types of treatment, once you start understanding your power as a man, you don't go back to none of that goofy shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like impossible. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what? The quick question that I had actually is, you know, because I was watching a video on sex appeal, right? And so I just wanted to know, get a quick glimpse of your story. And I also read it in the book, Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. When you were talking about like that, all you had to do was just believe. You just simply had to believe that you could be successful with women. You didn't talk about any gimmicks or none of that shit. You just said simply believe. So when you started to believe and repeat that specific affirmation that you were a guy who can get any woman that he wanted, when did things like turn around from you for that point? Like, did you notice results, like significant, noticeable results in a month? Did it take a, months, or did it take a year? Like, when did you start to notice when you started to reprogram your mind with that affirmation?
Yeah, well, the thing is it's one of those things where the same way where you say this to yourself and you believe it, you start to immediately see things, because all the things that you need to see, because I don't want to get too deep, but all the things that you need to see is already there. You just don't see it. You understand? It's almost like, okay, for example, think about something you didn't understand and now you understand it. Now, because you understand it, right, you recognize it if you see it again. You understand? But you only recognize it now because you understand it. But before you didn't understand it, you didn't really see it. It was right in front of your face, but you was like, I didn't notice that because I didn't know. You see what I'm saying? So once you start to believe that you are that type of guy, and again, this is you believing it, what you start to understand or what you start to see and what you start to notice that you always have been that guy, you just didn't realize it yet. See, when it comes to this is what I try to tell guys. You know, like, for example, like I was listening to my mentor, Anthony DeMello. He said, you know, you don't have to do anything to be happy. You understand? What you need, what the thing is, or he said, you know, people try to add things onto their lives to be happy. Like, oh, let me get this and let me get that, let me get that. Right. He said it's actually the opposite. You need to take shit away, and then you will start to be happy and start to see the happiness. It's the same thing with confidence, right? And with seeing yourself as that guy. You have to take away all of the bullshit that society and your dad and your mom and your friends and everybody is telling you that you're supposed to do, be, and say. You got to take all of that shit away, and then you'll start to see who the fuck you are. You see what I'm saying? And then once you see that, you start to believe like, yo, I'm the shit. Like, I'm so unique and awesome, and I see what I bring to the table. And then that's the thing that you start to recognize, and then you start to feel it. And then therefore, when you're interacting with women, right, what you're doing is that you're seeing if they match up to what you see in yourself. So for example, like these chains that I'm wearing, right? This is like real gold chains, right? So what happens is, right. is that because this is the real gold chain, right? There's a price I gotta pay for the real gold chain. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that when you see yourself as valuable as this gold would be, right? There's a price that comes with being able to have this. So when I'm dealing with a girl, I'm like, there's a price she has to pay to have me because I'm valuable. So you got to treat me a certain way or else you're not going to have me. You see what I'm saying? So you can't just go into the jewelry store and say, oh, let me get this chain just for nothing. No, you got to pay a price. You understand? Because you have to pay a price to get this value. Same thing when you're dealing with women. She has to pay a price to get this value. But guess what? You have to see yourself as the value first in order to even say to her she has to pay the price. You see what I'm saying? So right. That's the thing is that right. A lot of dudes don't see themselves as the value. So therefore, it's hard for them to tell the woman she has to pay the price. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's hard for guys to go up to girls and tell them, yo, listen, this and that, or to lead a girl or to let a girl know, you know, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that. Because they don't believe in themselves. See, it goes back to the belief. If you believe in yourself and you see yourself as valuable, then you're going to say, in order for this woman to fuck with me, she has to pay the price. So I'm not worried about fucking with her. You understand what I'm saying? I'm only seeing if she's good enough to fuck with me. That's the shift in your mind when you start to believe in yourself. Because what happens is that you start to get a certain type of treatment from women, and then you say, damn, well, you know, the last few girls I've been fucking with, they've been listening to me. They've been, you know, super compliant. They've been, you know, treating me good. So now that I'm dealing with girls and this is my experience, if I meet a chick who got an attitude, I'm like, attitude, like I can't, we're done. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's over because she's not paying the price. She can't afford me. You understand what I'm saying? But that starts with you seeing it for yourself. But again, it's hard for guys to do because they have to see it for themselves. Like I always tell guys, there's nothing I can do to necessarily make a guy confident or make a guy see it. He has to see it himself. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's the hard part. The hard part is that they'll come up to me and say, Locario, I want you to make me confident. And I'm like, no, I can't help you, bro. Because even within that, you're still looking outside of yourself. For me, I'm outside of you. You're looking outside yourself for confirmation of who you are already. You have to recognize it. Right. That's what I tell guys. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is this. And see, I don't want to get, like, I could get super crazy deep on this, but I'll just say this. What I'm saying isn't anything special, but what happens is that it's just like I always use the perfect example when like with music, you can have a song that you think is terrible. If they keep promoting it, they keep spinning it, they keep playing it on Spotify and all these other places, Pandora and shit now, because you know people don't listen to radio like that, but they keep promoting it on World Star. You keep hearing the song all over the place, right? even if at first you didn't like it, you might start to be like, this song ain't that bad, because now you've been conditioned to think this song is the shit. All the song did was believe in itself. The person who made the song, they believed in the song so much, they was like, we putting this everywhere. And then now the people who weren't even paying attention start to pay attention. You understand? The people who didn't even know your name now know your name. But that's starting with you believing in the in the music and put it out there. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that there's nothing special about me. It's just that what happens is that I believe in who I am so much that when I go out there and interact with women, I'm here and I'm seeing if these women are going to acquiesce to the value that I bring. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I have to first recognize it first so that it's real to me. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it's not going to be real to them until it's real to me. The problem is, how do you get a girl to be attracted to you if you're not attracted to you? You got to be attracted to you first. You see what I'm saying? And that's the key. A lot of guys are not attracted to themselves first, and then therefore they can't get women to be attracted to them. Most guys are more attractive.
Right, most guys may be like, I'm okay, but not like that high.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. Because I'm like, how you expect a girl to want you, but you don't even see you as the shit? But you want her to see you as the shit. How does that work? A lot of guys on the internet are more attracted to other men than they are to themselves. This is why you got the black pill and all that other shit. Dudes is looking at niggas' jawlines and, oh, he's a Chad and all of that. So I'm like, why don't you look at yourself as the Chad, nigga? You understand what I'm saying? Why are you worried about how this motherfucker look? How come you're not worried about how you look?
Right.
How come you're not making yourself the best looking you can make yourself? You see what I'm saying? And that's why girls don't want to fuck with them. Because all the girl is looking at, she's looking at the cue from you to tell her that you're the shit. You need to guys got to understand, you got to tell the woman you're the shit. This is why when dudes is talking about all this choosing signals and all that other shit, they're missing a lot of shit in that, because you still have to influence the woman to make the decision about you anyway. You see what I'm saying? She could recognize the value a little bit from seeing you and all this other stuff, but you still have to interject and you still have to be there to guide her into even understanding how to fuck with you like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because listen, I could give somebody an expensive piece of equipment and it's valuable, but if they don't know how to use it, even though they want it, they don't know how to use it. So that woman may want you, but she don't know how to be with you. So you still got to teach her how to be with you. Because she's like, damn, I haven't met a man in forever. You're a man. This is amazing. What's the instruction manual on dealing with this man? I don't know how to deal with this man. And then sometimes that's where women get intimidated and run away. So this is why game comes in, is that you let the chick know, listen, yes, I'm a man. Nice to meet you. I know you're excited to meet a man. So I'm going to teach you how to meet this man, keep this man, so that you can actually enjoy the time you're going to be with me. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. But again, it starts with the guy. If the guy don't see it, nobody else gonna see it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's it.
So that all ties into, because I remember you was going back and forth with this guy that you said, like, guys with advanced game, they could literally go from, let's say, getting maybe 1 or 2 girls out of 100, and they can jump all the way up to 40. Would you say that sex appeal is that number one trait that'll make guys make that leap? Or
yeah, that's the thing. Because
is sex appeal like the number one thing? Because I heard you talk about mouthpiece, but is sex appeal even dominant over that?
Well, mouthpiece is part of the sex appeal. That's what I'm saying. See, what guys got to understand is sex appeal is a combination of looks, appearance, and behavior. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is...
wait, LaCar, I get what you're saying. Right. Wait, so you're saying like your mouthpiece is going to follow your sex appeal?
No, what you're saying? No, I'm saying that the mouthpiece is part of the sex appeal. So, like, for example, so let's say I see a girl at a spot, right? And I'm dressed nice, right? She and I approach her, right? And then I start talking to her. So the things that I'm saying in the conversation, right, that can entice her and turn her on. So what happens is that she might look at me and be like, "Oh, this guy's pretty decent. Look, I like the way, his clothes is. He got a nice, nice hat, nice chain, whatever, right?" So, and this is before I said a word, right? And she feels like she sees me. She's like, "Oh, he looks like he's confident or whatever," right? So I go over to the girl. Let's say I'm just gonna, come up with a conversation. So let's say I go up to the girl and I say, listen, I say, why would you do that? She's gonna be like, what do you mean, do what? And I'm like, why would you be staring at me this whole time and not come over and say hi? Right? And then she starts smiling and laughs. She's like, well, why didn't you come over and say hi? Well, I'm saying hi now. How you doing? What's your name? You see what I mean? Like, I'm already starting off confident. You see what I mean? And just from what I'm saying, that from that little thing that I said, the mouthpiece, that already is differentiating me from other guys who's scared to talk to her, other guys who don't know what to say when they're talking to women. So she gets an indication that, okay, this guy, he's attractive because he knows how to talk. So what happens is, again, like I talked about this before, when you know how to talk to women and flirt with her, you remind her, like, okay, for example, I'll say this. When you see a girl who's like your type physically, and you're like, oh, damn, like she bad, right? And she's like exactly like the type of chick you like, right? And you just see her off the look.
Right.
Women do the same thing, but they also do the same thing when it comes to conversation. So what that means is that you are having the type of conversation that she likes, meaning you're the type of guy who knows how to talk to women. So all you're doing is reminding her of the types of guys she likes. You see what I'm saying? Just like you see that girl with the fat ass, that's the type of girl I like. Your conversation and the way you interact with her is the type of conversation and interaction she likes from a man. A guy who knows how to flirt, a guy who knows how to make her laugh, a guy who knows how to make her blush, a guy who knows how to make her feel those little feelings, those butterflies in the stomach. You understand what I'm saying? So that is sex appeal. That makes you sexy. You see what I'm saying? So that's what that.
Oh, okay.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Your mouthpiece is part of it.
Oh, right. Okay. I get it now. Because when you were talking about sex appeal, I thought you just meant like the sheer like belief in yourself that you are that guy. That's what I thought sex appeal was.
Right. Well, that's part of it too, because the belief you have in yourself gives you that aura, that energy, that gives you the confidence that makes you talk to the woman. This is what you got to understand. All of it is connected. All of it. That's why when guys say, oh, it's just about looks, I'm like, you're an idiot, because it's never just about looks, because it's all connected. You see what I'm saying? It's never just about looks. Just like you can see a woman, and it's even like this woman. You can see a woman, you'd be like, yo, she's bad as shit, right? And then you walk up to her and say hi to her, and her voice is deeper than yours, and she got a fucking penis under them jeans. You understand what I'm saying? And you're like, oh shit, like I didn't know this. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just about how she looks, it's about everything all together. You see what I'm saying? Just like when women say he was cute until he opened his mouth, right? You see what I'm saying? So that means that, yeah, he was cute, but now I'm not really feeling him because of what he said and how he's coming at me. You see what I mean? And so everything is connected. So that's what I'm saying when it comes to the sex appeal, the appeal that you have is based off of overall how you're coming at the women and how you are in the situation. But how you are in the situation starts from the belief. You see what I'm saying? So it goes from how you think, how you think goes to how you act. Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. Right. How you think. It starts
from the belief in, okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Right. Because how you think is going to be how you act. How you act is going to be the experience the woman has with you. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You see what I mean?
Okay. For sure. Good stuff, Locario.
I my brother.
To clarify that, because I just had the question about where it like all started, because of course, like you said, the mouthpiece and everything goes together. But where do you like actually start? I get
right. It all starts in the mind. It all starts in a belief. You see what I'm saying? Because, and I'll say this one thing too, is that like people ask me, they're like, oh well, like how am I supposed to dress and all this other stuff? All of that comes together once you start to believe. Because if you believe you're the type of dude who could get, damn near any chick out here, you're gonna say, okay, how does that type of guy look? How does that type of guy speak? How does that type of guy interact with women? You see what I'm saying? And so all of it starts.
Those ideas are going to naturally start to pop into your mind.
Right, exactly. And then what's going to happen is it's going to acclimate to who you naturally are. So the way you dress might be different than the way another guy dresses, but the way that you're both dressed is how you're both supposed to be dressed based off of your own mindset. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna work out the same way in the sense that y'all two are being unique in your own situation, and then the actions you take based off your mindset is going to be the thing that attracts the women to you. You see what I'm saying? The types of women that are supposed to be attracted to you specifically. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that is heavy, bro. Okay, I see exactly what you mean.
Yeah, man.
I see exactly what you mean.
That's what's up.
Man, I appreciate you, Lucario, as always, bro.
Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, I'm a holla. Peace.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You already know.
All right. So we're going to go to 404, and then we'll get some of these questions, and we're going to be out of here. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to my girl, April. Let's go to 404. 404 was popping. Who this?
Yeah, man, this is D.
What's going on, my brother? Did you donate?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's good with you?
All right. Pretty much, I want to ask you a question about you. About pretty much women. You trying to get revenge on a woman. I pretty much gonna give you an example. So I was just watching a video just like a couple hours ago, and pretty much I was watching a pimp, and pretty much he had pretty much said that he had got locked up, and when he got locked up, one of the hoes that he was he had, he was expecting the hoe to pretty much send him money, put money on his books while he was in jail.
Right.
And the hoe ended up not fucking with him. So, leaving him high and dry. So now when he got out and shit like that, she's trying to pretty much fuck with him again and say, oh, she's happy that he out of jail and shit like that. And he over there looking at the bitch crazy. So he ended up breaking on the bitch, got every last penny out of her. And pretty much she was in a different state. And then she came to his state. She took the bus, the Greyhound. She came to his state. And pretty much she left her high and dry, and that story. So I'm just trying to ask, like, do you think that was like, I ain't gonna say the right thing, but do you think that's something that you should be doing to women and shit like that? Like, it's kind of like he was in his feelings and his emotions a little bit because he tried to get revenge on the bitch. So what you think about that?
Right. Well, this is the thing, man. That's a waste of energy, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to get a revenge on a chick, you know what I mean? It's like, it's also, again, you got to understand something too, is that you can't react to women in that way. You understand what I'm saying? Or be reactionary to women on an emotional level. You understand? Never. Because what happens is that the woman is doing what she's doing because that's what women do, is whatever she was doing. So as a man, you're supposed to be on a different wavelength than that. You're supposed to be on a different realm than that, and not really put yourself in that sort of situation or that type of energy. Like, he should have just been like, all right, well, that chick did that, cool. I ain't really feeling that. I'm gonna charge it to the game and then just keep it pushing. But if he's putting all that energy back into the situation, it's like it doesn't make sense, because it's almost like saying, I'm gonna get revenge on this dog for shitting on the carpet. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's a dog, they shit, and sometimes they might shit on the carpet if they needed to go at that moment. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get revenge on a dog. You see what I'm saying? I'm not calling women dogs. I'm just using that as an example. You see what I mean? So right. So it's like women are gonna do what they do, but you don't have to, put yourself in a situation to do something reacting to them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. In that extreme circumstance, you know what I'm saying? You in jail, and you thought the chick was gonna come through for you, and she didn't. Like, it's, I don't know. For me, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what I would do in this situation because I never been put in a situation. But see, that's his bad though for expecting a chick to do anything. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't be expecting women to do shit. You understand? Like, the thing is, you can give women direction. You can tell women to do shit, right? But you can't necessarily have those expectations
And then when those expectations don't come through, you're mad because it's like you can't depend on none of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? You just got to do what you do. If they come through, they come through. If they don't, they don't. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Hey, I got one more question.
All right, what's good?
When it comes to like being with a chick long term, you know, from what I've seen, my first experience when it comes to my life and other people's life, what I've observed, it seems like when you with a chick for a long time, a consecutive amount of, she's gonna end up acting like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you do in those types? Because I know you've been married for a long time,
right?
And I don't want to get into your situations like that. You know, you got your girlfriend on the show with you too. So it's has that happened with your girlfriend yet? And has also
never
with your wife as well?
Nope. Listen. I've known my wife for 15 years.
I'm just saying.
Never acted like a bitch. Been with April for damn near 3 years. Never acted like a bitch. Now, were there times where they were?
Not one time.
No, not one time. Now this, and when I say act like a bitch, what I'm saying is like, yeah, there's times where like anybody else, because they're human, they're gonna be like upset about something or down about something or whatever. But like a woman actually acting like a bitch, and especially acting like a bitch towards me, never. You understand what I'm saying? Never. You see what I mean?
No breaks or nothing like.
Never.
No breaks or nothing like a 2-3 month break.
Nope, not one time. Never. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm saying is that what I'm saying is that it is the only time that's going to happen is if when you're. This is why I talk about vetting. This is why I talk about picking the right motherfucking women. You understand what I'm saying? To deal with, because you won't have to deal with any of this shit. You see what I'm saying? See, a lot of times dudes deal with this shit. It's not because you're in a long-term relationship. It's because you didn't have a handle on your situation. You see what I mean? You got to have a handle on the situation, because if you don't have a handle on the situation, that's when they're going to start acting like bitches. Because see, women only act like bitches when they're in a comfortable space to act like a bitch. And then you provide the comfortable space for her to act like a bitch. That's it. See, a woman has to know. See, you ever notice how dudes in their relationship, they be like, my girl acting like a bitch, and she's doing this and she's doing that, but she don't act like that at work though. At work, she's like super nice and pleasant. She says yes, boss, and no boss, and all that other shit, right? So she's very well behaved at work.
I understand.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, I understand that. What I'm saying though is like, you might be a guy who's on point. A bitch gonna do what a bitch gonna do, like you just said. But it's just like you might be an on point guy, but she might, before you, she wasn't dealing with all the goofy ass shit. Like she was dealing with all the goofy ass shit, but she could tell the guy what to do and all this old shit. Now she's dealing with you. Now because she's tired of dealing with you and follow your program, she want to deal with the goof. She want to be able to tell the guy what to do. She want things to go her way all the time. You see what I'm saying? So,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. But that means you ain't on point, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, bro, this is what I'm trying to say. Her actions are always basically in relation to how you're being. That's it. Like women know who they could get away with shit with. They know this. And also what happens is based off of how much she values you in the relationship is going to be how well behaved she will be in the relationship. This is why I said at work, she values her job. She don't want to get fired because she probably likes the money she's making, which is why she's acting right. So if she values you the same way she values her job, she will be acting right. It's that simple. You see what I'm saying? If she start acting funny style.
So you say.
Go ahead.
Because I know the point you about to make. So that's what I'm saying. If you are on point and you know exactly what you're doing, you telling me that woman is never going to leave. She's never. I didn't. If you are on point.
No. I didn't say no. I didn't say she's never going to leave. I said that she's not going to act like a bitch. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I understand.
Right. I didn't say she's never going to leave. She can leave at any time. I'm saying that she's not going to act like a bitch while she's with you, though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. All right.
All right, my brother. Appreciate the call, man.
That's it.
I'm gonna holler at you. All right, let me get some of these questions real quick, and I'm gonna get back to some of these calls. So you said, Lacara, I know you prefer attraction over seduction. How do you know that a woman is attracted to you? Do you wait for choosing signals to make the approach? Give a real life and Tinder example. No, this is the thing. You don't gotta wait for a woman to give you a goddamn choosing signal. You go in and talk to her and approach her, then you see if she's attracted to you. You understand? And this is the funny part. Sometimes women aren't going to choose you until you're talking to them. You understand? Meaning that what happens is that even when you wait for choosing signals, you still got to go and approach a girl. And then when you approach her, she still has to choose you again. Because let's say a chick is checking you out. She's giving you those choosing signals. She's like the way you dress. She like the way you look. She's like, oh, this guy, he kind of cute, whatever. Then you go up to her and you start talking. And now she's like, you know what? He's okay. You understand? So she had to choose you again. And then she chose not to fuck with you at that moment. You feel what I'm saying? So it says, why does a woman who you meet early in life switch up and love you later in life? What are y'all talking about? You gotta call up Emil. So she has everybody. Can she really pair bond with one man? Yes, she can. Yes, she can. See, what you gotta understand about this is, man, I want y'all to actually be in long-term healthy relationships so you'd see this. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand that a woman bonding with a man or being with a man or wanting to be with a man or working out with that man is based on the compatibility and chemistry between her and that man. You understand? Because think about it this way. Let's say more than half those guys she fucked before she met her man that she's with now, let's say more than half those dudes were goofy and losers. You understand? Let's say more than half those dudes are losers, but her man isn't a loser. Then of course she's going to bond with her man because her man's not a loser. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that shit. Hillbill said the girl introduces you and a dude, cordially in public. You already know they smashing, but it's the dude kind of acting like you've been kissing his dick and he'd been can take your bitch. I have no idea what you're talking about, Hillbill. You got to call up with that one. King Leak, what are keys into not getting upset, frustrated when interacting with women? Bro, you just gotta understand they women. There's no reason to get upset. If you understand that they're women, there's no reason to get upset. That's like saying, how do you not get upset or frustrated when a cat meows? Cats meow. What the fuck am I getting frustrated about a cat meowing? You see what I'm saying? So all right, let's go to 561, then 469, and then we're gonna be up out of here. 561 was popping. Who this? What's going on?
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's up? What's good? Who's this?
Hey, Locario, man. I'm a big fan. This is Bob from North Florida, Jacksonville. But anyways,
what's up? Hold on. Did you donate?
Yeah, I did.
All right, appreciate it. What's going on?
Anyways, I just want to say that I your videos helped me read a lot, and I was like, okay. At first I was like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Then I implemented your teachings, okay, this guy actually knows what he's talking about. Well, I have one disagreement with you. I think, bro, dating is 80% looks or attraction. If they find you attractive at first, oh my god.
You know I had to hit the button for you, but go ahead.
I know. What I'm saying, this is what I can tell when a girl's choosing me. So now when I see choosing signals, I just know I just have to approach her and just be normal. I don't have to seduce her. But I just wait for choosing signals because I know each time I wait for choosing signals, it works like 90% of the time, or like 100%.
Bro, you're not getting no.
But,
You're not. What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram?
My Instagram? What, you like? What, you dox me or something? What?
No. I want to see your Instagram. Let's dissect this. I want to see Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Wait, I don't want to post it on YouTube and people just like go on it like.
No, I'm just. But bro, you get mad choosing signals, right? I want to see.
Yeah,
I want
to. I'm like.
How many choosing signals you got? How many choosing signals you got today?
Okay, let's say go on let's say a weekly. Let's say on a weekly basis.
Okay.
I go out and go to.
How many choosing signals you got this week?
This week I got like 2.
2. Okay, 2. What's your Instagram?
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna say it now.
This nigga don't want to.
I can say it on air.
Okay, so
I'm gonna message you. I'm messaging you.
Okay, so you got 2, right? Now, so you're saying that it's 80. You saying that attraction is 80% looks. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so
and I approached him. I got the number, and I'm
okay. So hold on. So you're saying that only two women found you attractive to give you choosing signals?
No, I'm just saying I've been approached by women before recently. It's not like I get approached by women, not like every day, but like once in a while I do get approached by women.
So women walk up to you. What do they say when they approach you?
Okay, this one time it was in class, and there was like this girl, like she was trying to I can tell that she's struggling. She's like, oh, like, are you gonna take this class next semester? I'm like, yeah. Then like,
no. Hold on. Why? Nigga, I said, hold on, stop. I said, tell me about when a chick approached you. Now you telling me about a chick in your class who's in school with you approaching you about talking about a class. I'm talking about when you're outside and a chick is trying to holler at you. Give me an example of that.
Okay, this is another example. Okay, so I was in a store with my mom one day, and like while I was shopping, my mom was at the register, like buy something, so like about to buy the stuff. One of the cash registers told like my mom like she found me really attractive, and you guess what? I got the girl's number. Boom, boom, boom. I hit it like in a week or so, and that's
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying!
Yo, why y'all want to get on here a lot? Hold on.
I swear it's not lying.
Hold on, where you at? Are you near a computer right now?
Yeah. Why?
Okay, I'm gonna send you the link, and I want you to come on live right now so we can talk.
Wait, my face is gonna.
No, come on, let's go on live. No, I want because listen. Everybody want to learn how to get choosing signals. You're the choosing signals expert, right? So we got to see how you look, how you dress, what you be doing to get all these choosing signals. So I want to send you the link.
Oh, okay. Is there a way I can show you my face without me be on YouTube? Is there a way?
Send me what's your Instagram? DM me right now on Instagram.
Okay.
My Instagram is real Mr. Locario. Right now. It's real Mr. Locario
right,
at real Mr. Locario. DM me your stuff now.
I'm not a bad looking guy. Like you're
okay.
Like, okay, this guy's okay. I can see him get choosy.
Now, this is what I want to ask you. How is it 80% looks? What's your opinion on that? Tell me.
Because listen, I never heard like each time I've been with a girl, she never said, "Oh, I love your personality." That was never like, "Oh, your personality got me." It's like, "Oh yeah, I found you caught." So yeah, there was.
So she said hold on. She said a woman said she found you hot.
Yeah, like good, like like okay, it's like he's tall, he's like good looking, so like they like that.
Okay, how many? And
his personality turned me on.
And how many girls have you fucked in your life?
Over 20.
Over 20? Hold on, let me put this in.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying,
bro. I'm 6'3", bro, and tall. Like,
DM me your Instagram. DM me your Instagram.
All right, do not dox me.
I'm not gonna put you out there. I want to see. DM me your Instagram.
Don't say my name. Don't say nothing. Just say okay.
I'm not gonna say nothing, but I want to send you the link. So why you don't want to come on the screen for?
Because that's privacy. I'm big on privacy.
You big on privacy. You scared, nigga. Stop lying. Because this is the thing. It's the thing. So with all those 20 girls, how did you have sex with these 20 chicks? Tell me.
Once I know the girls attached to me, then I use game. Okay, that's why I say the game.
Then you use game. Oh no, it's not. Then you use game. The whole thing is game. So how are you fucking these girls?
Okay, so once I know they're attached to me, like once I know the girls are attached to me, it's like done. Like I know it's over. Just like
yeah. So tell me. Tell me how. Tell me what happens. Tell me.
Okay, I'm telling you right now. I'll talk to them for a bit, build rapport. Then, like after a day or two, you want to chill? Wait,
hold on. Slow it down, because we're trying to learn here. So, you see, so all the girls that you talk to, you waited for them to approach you. Is that what you're saying?
No, I look for the choosing signals. Like if I look at a girl and she looks away from me, and like that means she doesn't like me. But if she keeps on looking at me, that's a sign she likes me. So I approach her. So like I kind of I don't go too direct, go kind of indirect.
So hold on. So let me ask you this. So all 20 of the girls that you fucked or whatever, 20 some girls you fucked, all of those girls you waited for them to give you choosing signals.
Yes.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay. And when did you start having sex?
Let's say I think around 16.
Okay, so around 16, you're 23, you had over 20 chicks, and now all you're waiting for is women to check you out. So let's do some math here. So you said you get what? How many choosing signals do you get? Like a week?
Let's say 2 weeks.
Okay, now
let's say no. Let's say 4 weeks. 2 is on the low end.
Now you're getting 4 choosing signals a week. Okay, all right, okay.
On average.
Okay. Now. So you're getting 4 choosing signals a week. Let's do some math here. Hold on. 4 choosing signals a week.
And I just seen you on Instagram.
Okay, hold on. Let me, I'm not gonna put your pictures out. I just want to see. Hold on. Let me see.
Do not.
Okay, hold on.
That's
Hold on.
Okay.
I see. Come on, fam. Stop capping. Stop capping, fam. Stop it. I see your pictures. Stop capping, fam. Okay, cool. I see. I'm not gonna put your pictures out there. Okay, so now you get.
Well, you don't think I get choosing signals with some of my pictures?
No. I'm not saying that you're not getting choosing signals. What I'm saying is this is what you guys have to understand. And let me keep it all the way funky with y'all. 90-something% of the time, you're not getting choosing signals. What you do is that you're looking for signals and then calling it choosing signals. You understand what I'm saying? So you're looking for an excuse to talk to the woman. Now, if you need to do that, then do that, because at least you're going to talk to the woman. You understand what I'm saying? But what happens is, because when I said to you, give me a scenario, you said, I was at school and a girl asked me about a class. And I'm like, bro, yeah, you're in school and a girl's going to talk to you about a class. That's not her showing interest.
I hooked up with that same girl.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Bro. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. You could have hooked up with that girl whether or not she said anything to you, because you could have just went up to her and talked to her. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying is that the situation doesn't need to, like, what I'm saying is this. You guys are scared to approach women. So what you do is that you look for something in the situation to call it a signal so that you can go and approach. So you'll be at McDonald's or some shit.
So it's like confirmation bias. It's like confirmation bias, basically.
Right, you're trying. What I'm saying is you're looking for an excuse to approach. You see what I'm saying? Which doesn't make sense. So you might as well just approach. So what I'm saying is, but you're probably in situations where you're actually missing out on women you could have got with because you're not seeing any signal to approach. You understand?
You're right, because I'm gonna agree with you on this one, because that same girl that approached me, I didn't know that she was into me until she approached me. Like, she never gave me any other signals other than that day. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is you could have got her without having to wait for her to give you a signal or for you to think a signal was happening.
Because before then, she didn't give me any signals, and she told me that she had like a crush on me the whole semester.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying to you is that you're thinking it's 80 something, 90% something looks and all that other stuff. It's not. I'm trying to tell you it's not. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is this is what's happening. You're in situations and then you're using the situations, finding something in a situation so you could go and approach. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like if you was at McDonald's, right? And you were in line or something and a girl was like passing you and let's say it was crowded and she was like, oh, hey, excuse me, my bad or whatever, right? Like she bumped into you, right? You'd be like, oh my goodness, that was a choosing signal. She smiled when she said, excuse me. And then then you're gonna go over and approach her, and then you're probably gonna be like, yo, girl, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. Cause now you got the confidence to approach her because you think she likes you. And then she gives you the information and you make something happen. So it's not that she gave you a choosing signal.
You're right.
That's what I know I'm right, because based off of what you said in the first situation, that's how you're probably looking at all the other situations.
In school.
Right.
Another story in school, like there was this girl in like the library and like I don't think she gave me a choosing signal, but like she just did something kind of weird. I told her, "Oh, don't do that." Then we just started talking after that. So there was no choosing signal. It's just like I made an excuse to talk to her.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See, certified Tyrone in the chat. He said a dude would be like, "She spit in my face." That's a choosing signal. That's how y'all be going out shit. You see what I'm saying? But
so they're not choosing signals. I'm just making them a choosing signal.
Yes,
okay.
you're just approaching and looking for a signal to approach. That's what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? Like a actual choosing signal, really. And I'm not saying that girl in your class wasn't giving you a choosing signal by approaching you and stuff. What I'm saying is that in most cases, 9 times out of 10, it's not a choosing signal. Usually choosing signals, right, are like if a woman is really giving you a choosing signal, it should make you almost to a certain extent, like for most of you guys, you would feel uneasy because that, like if she's giving you a real sexual choosing signal, you understand what I'm saying? Meaning like for example, I remember I was on a train once. I talked about this before. I was on a train. This girl, this young chick, she was looking at me like she kept staring at me. Like just straight on, didn't break eye contact. I fucking looked away a few times because I'm just like, what the fuck is this girl staring at? But she kept staring at me, looking at me, smiling at me or whatever, right? And what happened was I was getting off the next stop. So I stood up and I was holding onto the rail like right in front of her. So then she's looking up at me and she's smiling and she's licking her lips, looking at my dick. You understand what I'm saying? Right, that's a choosing signal. You see what I'm saying? Exactly, K-Zag, and it will be overt, not covert. Right. So when a woman's really giving you a choosing signal, it's so fucking obvious that it's not anything like usually. It's usually not fucking something like that's undercover. It's not like something that's kind of like on the low. It's usually obvious. You understand?
Okay, but Mr. Locario, I have one question.
Yeah.
Don't dox me, but how are my Instagram pictures? Are they good enough or what? Like the quality?
Nigga, I can't tell you unless you allow me to show it on screen. So if you allow me to show it on screen, I'll tell you. So it's your choice. It's your choice, brother. If you want me to tell you, I gotta show it to people on screen. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm good. I like my privacy.
But why are you scared though? Why are you scared? Why you?
I have big paranoia. Like I don't like to be I like to be like anonymous. Like I like my privacy is like my life. Like
right. But that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying to you, brother, don't be scared to approach any woman you want to approach. Because you're gonna see some girls.
But I'm just saying that you could tell I get choosing signals. Just on my face. You can tell I get choosing signals.
Bro, you look like a bunch of niggas that I know. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? You look like this. Come on, fam, stop. You look like me when I was 26, nigga. Stop. Like, get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Funny as fuck, bro.
No, but this is what I'm saying. This is the reason why I'm trying to tell you this. Don't just go coasting on your looks. Right? Because
yes, I think that's a big part of me. I go by my looks a bunch. So like my looks save me. I'm not gonna.
Right, but see, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to tell you this. You can't coast on your looks because there's gonna be times where your looks don't help you. You understand what I'm saying?
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying to you. So yeah, you can, if you sitting there and you're thinking, oh, this girl's checking me out, whatever, cool. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. It's not mainly about your looks. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a bunch of women who aren't going to care how you look. this is what you guys don't understand when you talk about looks, because the way that you look is a certain type of look. Like you're a black dude. What if chicks like, what if the chick that you know is around and they only give choosing signals to white boys, or that's their type. You see what I'm saying? Then you can't do nothing unless you go and approach them, right? You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. A chick her type might be Asian niggas, and she ain't even paying attention to you. But if you go and approach her, she'll start paying attention to you. She'll have a conversation with you. And then she might end up liking you because she's like, yo, this motherfucker cool. He's actually kind of cute, this and this and that. But you would have never known that because you sitting there waiting on chicks to check you out and be about your looks.
So you're saying I need to talk to 25 women a day.
Yes.
I remember that video back.
Yes, you do, my brother. Yes, you do. So, brother,
bro, that's
listen,
hard. I don't know how you can do that. Bro.
Listen.
You need to like.
Listen, stop sitting there waiting for choosing signals, nigga, and get your ass out there, man, before I put you on the screen. All right? All right, man, I'm gonna let you know. Appreciate the call, bro. All right. That's funny, man. This guy's hilarious. He said the next book is How to Get 2 Choosing Signals a Day. Oh, man. No, that's what dudes do. I'm telling you. Dudes be like, yo, Locario, I was chilling at Starbucks and this girl spilled her coffee on me. Was that a choosing signal? I'm like, nigga. Bro, I was chilling and this girl sneezed on my arm. Is that a choosing signal? I'm like, oh my God. Y'all be looking for, like, y'all want to talk to a chick so bad. Y'all be looking for any signal. Like, just go and talk to the chick. Like, Jesus Christ. Let's go to 469 and then 647. 469, what's popping? Who's this?
Hey, Mr. Locario, how big is your dick?
Oh, this nigga, he called in on time. He was like, hold on, I gotta give him the...
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
And I gotta give him this.
You a bitch, nigga. You call me, nigga. You wasting my time, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you talking about.
And I gotta give him this.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
All right, so last call, 647, and we out of here. 647, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, Locario, it's Chris.
What's going on? What's popping, bro? Did you donate?
Yeah, I did donate. It should be look at your PayPal.
That's what's up. So what's good?
Just had a quick question. So I got a double date with my boy, on Sunday. I just want to know, like, is there anything that, because usually I don't go on double dates. It's just, me and another girl, that's it. So, like, is there anything that I should look out for in terms of the way it's going?
So
common pitfalls or...
So, okay, hold on. So you going on how did this double date occur? Like, how was this set up?
So he set it up, actually. So I guess, so he was telling me, so this, long story short, he matched with this girl on Hinge, and then this girl said, oh, I think you'd be good for my friend. And I was like, what the hell? So she's like, don't worry, I'll bring my, I'll come. And he's like, oh, like, I'll bring my boy and we'll make it a double date. So now, he showed me pictures of the girl. I'm like, oh, she's all right, she's not bad. So I was like, all right, I'll come through. But I just wanted to, I've never been on any double dates. So I'm not really used to like that.
So hold on. So wait. So your boy matched with a girl on Hinge, and then the girl on Hinge said that he would be good for her friend.
For her friend, yeah.
And then so you're going to be with her though.
So yeah, so there are gonna be two girls there, and then me and like I'm gonna go, and he's gonna go, and then it's one girl for both of us, basically.
Okay, and so the girl saw your pictures, right? She saw who you are, right?
Yeah.
All right, so then fucking go. Well, let me ask you this question: how is your boy though? Does he know how to like? Does he have game?
90
you know what I'm
seconds.
saying?
Yeah, he does. He's like, this guy's wild. Like, it's like every week, it's constant.
Okay, so then just go on a date. Look, let's go on a date. I would say for you and him to converse, have a little game plan, and then go on a date. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. You see what I mean? Like,
anything I should look out for, basically.
Nah, just you got to figure out like what do you want to happen?
60 seconds.
Obviously, we're trying to smash. Like,
oh, so you want to smash? Okay, so okay, so
yeah.
what are you doing to make this occur? Like, what do you have set in place to try to make this happen?
So first we're gonna go for drinks, but then now we have to change that plan because they put COVID protocols back in. So like the restaurant called us and they canceled our like.
Oh damn!
Apparently, he made a reservation. Huh?
And I was saying, damn, that's crazy. That COVID should be fucking shit up. Now, this is the thing.
Yeah, they
and when is this date happening? When is it supposed to happen?
Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday night.
All right. So, see, this is the thing. This is the part.
10 seconds.
This is the part that's complicated about this shit. Is because if the girl that your boy's with, you understand what I'm saying? If he doesn't know what he's doing, that could fuck it up. But also, this is the crazy part, right? The fact that she gave your boy to her girlfriend, right? She already sees your boy as not attractive. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I thought that was disrespect. I'm like, how are you gonna match and then
right?
That makes no sense to me. Like, how would you match with my boy and then after pass him off to your girl?
Right. So
that doesn't look like if you choosing.
Right. So she seemed kind of funny style with that. But this is what I would say. So since the spot is closed, did y'all hit each other back already and set different plans?
No, I'm supposed to make different plans tonight because he told me today. So I'm like, all right, I gotta
listen. Well, if y'all just trying to listen, if y'all just trying to smash, either do this, right? Either get them, just tell them to come back to one of y'all spots, and then y'all have drinks there. Be like, look, COVID is crazy right now. A lot of these places is shutting down, so we're gonna get some drinks, and y'all can just come over here. You understand what I'm saying? Or if you don't want to do that and you want to actually go out with them to get a drink, just get find another place that's near your spot. You understand? That's near your house. Okay. And then when y'all go on that date, y'all just fill the vibes out. And then, after that, y'all just take them back to the spot. And then y'all just do what you got to do. But that's really all you need to do is just like fill them out. And then if y'all flirting, building that sexual tension, be like, yo, let's go back to the spot, or have them come straight to your spot from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's kind of funny style, how she just like pushed them off, and you know what I'm saying? So, but hey, see what y'all can do with that. You know what I mean? But yeah, keep me posted. Hit me up on the next show and let me know what's good. All right.
All right, yeah, man. I'll call in. I guess Sunday or Monday.
All right, my brother. All right, peace, bro. I'm holla. All right. So guys, whoever else was calling, you're gonna have to call back. What's today? Tomorrow. We're gonna have a show tomorrow, me and Miles. So call back tomorrow. If you have the donation, just let me know tomorrow. I know it's like 1 or 2 people was still in the queue. But yeah, man, I gotta head up out of here. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Real talk. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Remember, if you want to get this shirt, go to my dude Boss Mac's website, bossmacstreetwear.com. bossmacstreetwear.com. Shout out to Boss Mac. And next year I gotta do some interviews with Boss Mac. Some interviews with a bunch of people. I'm gonna start doing that as the at the beginning of the year. Getting more interviews popping, getting some more people on the channel to get that shit cracking. But yeah, man, appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will holla at y'all later. All right. So remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out. When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.